Hi, my name is Caitlin Wall. I'm a member of Troop 119 in Manchester, Kentucky. In May, I'm going to be graduating from Corbin High School, as well as the University of the Cumberlands and with an associate's degree. While I'm at Cumberlands, I'm going to be pursuing an elementary and middle school degree, but I hope to open a tutoring center. This is my advisor to New Rice, who was my 7th grade teacher for science. She helped me a lot to put these together for these kids. Off Pinterest, what I did is I went off Pinterest. I found tons of lessons that I would love to do as a kid, so I could give them to other kids to enjoy and for the education. Like in the summertime, when kids don't have things to do because school's not in session, they can do these and walk and learn during the summertime. And it's different things that they can do with science, chemistry, engineering, tons of things. And one thing that I love about this is it's helping me prepare for my future because, as I said, I'm going into elementary education, so I can use these lessons I created, and see how they worked with these kids and use them and use that feedback to help teach these lessons to my kids and students in the future.
Hi, my name is Emma Creelman. I have been in Girl Scouts for almost 13 years and I've been going to camp for the past 8 years. My troop and I have sold cookies every year in order to go on trips including San Francisco, California and Savannah, Georgia, and this summer we're going to Europe. I have loved getting to do community service projects, and my first big community service project was the Silver Award, where my troop and we renovated the backyard of a group home for adults with mental and physical disabilities in order to make it more wheelchair accessible. That project really allowed me to do my Gold Award project, where I renovated the backyard of a group home for teens with mental and physical disabilities in order to make it more STEM filled. For my project, I renovated the shed that they already had in the yard to add in craft supplies and activities for them to do. I also added in some fans for when it gets really hot. I painted the walls to make it more colorful, and I added a staircase so that they could actually get into the shed. Outside, I added a sand and water table with an umbrella so that they could use it when it gets hot, and I used household items to create a music wall. I used pots, pans, bells, pipes, and things of that nature. They already had a fire pit in place, but they weren't able to use it as much as they would like because of the lack of seating. So I made some benches and I added some plants to attract butterflies so they were able to use it in the summertime when it gets warmer. I also added a bench swing into the yard because I know that the residents really like to swing, so I wanted to give everyone something that they can enjoy. I really wanted to choose this topic because I felt like the disabled community doesn't have as much of a voice as I think they should. I wanted to bring some awareness and shed some light on the disabled community and make them feel like they are a part of the community. In the future, I'm going to be either a surgical dermatologist or a surgeon in the ER. Right now, I'm a CNA, and when I turn 18, I'm going to get my phlebotomy license so that I can help further my career. Next fall, I'm going to Midway University, where I'm going to be a biology and pre-med major.
My name is Bridget Webb, and my Girl Scout journey began as a daisy in Troop 258. As a Girl Scout, I learned that it is important to be involved in my community and have my voice heard. Each badge and journey helped me to become more confident in myself. My Girl Scouting taught me how to set my goals and work hard to achieve them. After earning my Bronze and Silver Award, my next goal is to earn my Girl Scout Gold Award. Earning my Girl Scout Gold Award is a family tradition. My Aunt Mary Sargent was the very first Scout in a Girl Scout Council to earn the Girl Scout Gold Award. My mom has been my troop leader from the beginning, and she earned her Girl Scout Gold Award in 1987. When I think about getting my Girl Scout Gold Award, I want to include two things that I love: sensory items and fire trucks. As long as I can remember, I've had a love of fire trucks. I'm special needs, and sensory items help me in many situations. My Gold Award project was sensory bags for Ashland Fire Department first responders. I collected sensory items that would be made available to people that first responders are helping. Sensory items help people of all ages, not just children. I worked with the schools and clubs to collect more than 300 sensory items and sorted them into groups and put them in the bags I prepared that would go to the fire department. I talked to the firemen how some of the sensory items worked and why people would need them. My future is not shaped like most girls my age due to my disabilities. I will not be going to college or working a typical job. I will continue to help in my community, in my church, so I will always be working to serve God and make the world a better place.
Teenagers. So I was able to take what I learned from my silver award and put it towards my gold award, and taking what skills I used and learned during the process of doing my silver award and putting it towards my gold award. So I was able to successfully create a team, start planning, start fundraising, start building everything before the actual work day of my gold award. Almost everything in my gold award was pre-built, so that way the day that I had all of my volunteers there with me, we were able to get things done a lot faster and not have to spend as much time at the house. So we spent a total of 3 days at the house that we renovated. The first day was just me, my father, and one other volunteer doing basically prep work, helping lay the foundation of our sensory path, and getting everything ready for the next day. The next day was the day with all of my volunteers. We actually got, because of how well everything was planned out, we were all able to actually finish about 3 hours before scheduled. And then the last day was just me and my mother went back and basically cleaned up anything we had left behind and showed the house to the staff workers and my troop leader. But everything was planned out well. I conducted a safety and informational meeting for my volunteers so we wouldn't have to do that the day of, and to make sure that they would be taking care of themselves the best they could. And I think everything ended up going pretty good. The residents of the house seemed to love the new backyard. We had built them a sand and water table from scratch, a art wall, a music wall, a whole sensory path, planted tons of new flowers, and just cleaned up the backyard a lot. So I think it created a safe space for them to be able to go outside and have fun. So overall, I'd say that we did a pretty good job. So yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Beverly Goodwill. I've been a Girl Scout since kindergarten, and it has taken me on many adventures. Our troop has gone to Savannah, Georgia, California, and will go to Europe over summer break. My troop and I have sold cookies for many years and have completed our Silver Award project. I chose my project topic because I saw the problems in the special needs community through my work with them. I saw how COVID affected their ability to explore their environment and get active outdoors. So I chose to create a sensory backyard for young adults in the group home of Key Assets, Kentucky. This included a music, art, and sensory palettes mounted on the fence, a sand and water table, mulching and trimming the surrounding trees and bushes, and a swing. In the future, I would like to create a business that helps children with intellectual disabilities who are in foster care. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Catherine Chumbley and I am a current senior at Paris High School. I've been in Girl Scouts since kindergarten and I am a part of an amazing troop. While I've done some incredible projects, this has to be my favorite. This project is a bridge to the past and it incorporates families into learning more about Kentucky history. And what really helped inspire me into this project was my passion for STEM and wanting to tie it in for community service. To really help kickstart this project, I partnered with Clark Material Handling and got to sit down and brainstorm with some amazing individuals. That is when I discovered a need. At Waveland State Historic Site in Lexington, there is a nature trail. And on this nature trail, to access part of it, you need a bridge. And the prior bridge was in some pretty rough shape. So after establishing a need, I got to work with several engineers at Clark and really look into how one creates a bridge. And during this aspect, I really learned that leadership is not necessarily knowing every detail about how to build a bridge, but knowing where to find the resources and the right people for the project. Come construction day, I got to learn all about bridge building and all about problem solving when it came to issues about weather and on-the-spot design changes. But I was able to work with some really great people and we got the job done. I would like to give a shout out to Alan and Cynthia, who were really instrumental in this project and really helped make it come to life. And I would like to give a shout out to Barry, who is really important in the design and execution aspect. And I would like to give my biggest shout out to Kathy Bascom, my troop leader who has helped inspire and push me into the person I am today. And as far as future plans, I plan on going to college and majoring in electrical engineering.